Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Sifn here, coming at you with another video. We are going to do Week 1 predictions of the Overwatch League with Mr. VV. Apparently this guy's name is VV. Never seen him before. I don't even know what VV is. What the heck is a VV? First
Dude,
of all,
imagine interviewing me on your channel and telling me and saying like, "Who are you?" It's crazy.
who are you? Oh yeah, he's a pretty good player. I like who are you?
Thanks, man. Oh
So,
yeah, who are you? He's great.
so let's go ahead and get into this. No, let's not waste any time. First battle of 2019 season, we're gonna have Philadelphia Fusion bringing largely the same roster against London Spitfire, who's also
The
largely
rematch,
the rematch of the
grand finals.
season one grand finals. I believe that London should take this pretty handily. I can see this going. Are they doing the four map still thing, right? Four maps.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, I can see this going 3-1. Um,
Um, See, the thing about London and Philly, right, is they're both like, while they're really good in playoff setting, they're both like they both kind of suck ass like during regular season. Like Seoul Dynasty and fucking Philly were both fifth and sixth seed. Like they barely made it in.
yeah.
But also London Spitfire had a fucking really good performance stage one, so it's like they could start out hot, which I'm picturing they do start out hot. But Philly, I don't know. I feel like London Spitfire definitely takes this because they've lost like less of their players than I don't know. Honestly, like it's pretty much just a rematch to be honest. But I do believe that London take it again. I say either 3-1 or 3-2.
Okay. We have the second game being New York Excelsior versus Boston Uprising in the Stage 3 finals, but not the same Boston Uprising. And I'm pretty sure that Boston Uprising most likely will not even get a single kill throughout the whole entire set. Anyone who dies on the New York Excelsior most likely should be fined $5,000 per death. I believe.
So
Go ahead. What's up?
so I think the meta going into stage one, like it's really weird because I don't really nobody really knows what it's gonna be. A lot of people I've heard people say it's gonna be goats, that
It,
goats is not dead, but then other people say, oh, goats is dead.
uh,
So I mean like
Most people are starting goats.
if it's goats, NY I think NY is gonna struggle in a goats meta, but I don't think they'll struggle enough to lose to Boston Uprising, a team filled with fucking South American players. So
Yikes. I mean, Sabio can play Zarya or he can play the freaking Brig. I think he's fine. I think New York Cesar will be fine. Obviously, it's not their strongest meta. They still have the best Zenyatta in the league. Now he will be contested, in my opinion, on a player that we will get later, who will not be playing in Week 1, sadly. But we'll get to that guy later. So obviously, we both have New York.
mhm.
I don't think this is anything short of a 4-0. If New York Cesar drop a map, I don't freaking know. I don't know. Yikes. Week 3, we have Seoul Dynasty, the worst team in the league,
So
versus
this
LA
is
Gladiators.
this is an interesting one because these are both mine and yours like favorite teams, like the
Yeah,
teams you root for, like Gladiators, Soul Dynasty.
I'm wearing my
I'm a
Seoul
Gladiators
Dynasty. I'm
fan.
wearing my Seoul Dynasty Rouge Jing Hong shirt.
I am
Has tear stains on it.
and you already know I'm a Gladiators fan. I'm pretty much like the biggest Surefour fan you could ever exist.
Who's sure for?
Uh, um, Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, and even this is me saying it from a like a analysis perspective. Uh, Regardless if you guys still have Fisher, I think you guys get 3-1, 3-1 or 4-0.
Oh, I was about to say 3-1 is generous. Honestly, like I'm pretty sure we're lower mid-table as a team, and like to see like World Cup winners and freaking Apex winners be one of the worst teams in the league, it actually like pains me. No, I do honestly think we're like the worst team in the league. Obviously, I'm over exaggerating, but I definitely I think we're just outside the top 10 in my opinion.
And
And
Gladiators is in the top three, I would say. I predict Glad's being in
like
top three.
you didn't
And
say
I
Kappa, so I don't.
no because no I because London Spitfire and Philly will always struggle during the normal season, and I honestly think Glad's is going to be number two right behind NY.
You're saying over
But
Vancouver and over San Fran?
yes, yes, I feel no. So look at it, right? So Gladiators are four seed last season, and the only thing we lost is like Fisher, right, and Asher, but we don't really need Asher. But we still have, and we added Decay and Roar, and then Roar being probably as good as Fisher, to be honest,
I mean, if
with
he's
less
better
of the
than Fisher,
ego.
Fisher's awful. Let's
I
be
mean,
real.
Roar is probably better than Fisher, and we have a Korean DPS like on a team that already has a fucking amazing backline and supports. Like Shaz and Big Goose are probably the best Western supports in the fucking league, other than like Neptuno. So I think Neptuno is probably like the best Mercy in the game, but I think Big Goose and Shaz are definitely right behind him. And with Decay and Roar having like a Korean DPS on top of Surefour, who's like probably one of the best widows in the entire league. I don't see Surefour playing Brig, so I don't think if it's Goats, I don't see Surefour playing like in stage one at least until Goats is out. But unless they're gonna do scuffed Goats with like Widow, but
Yeah. Versus Guangzhou, our goats was pretty weak. Even like versus the show match against Guangzhou, it was pretty much like can Munchkin outplay the other Zarya? Can Ryu Hong like carry this freaking like team? That was pretty much what was. Fleta had decent break plays. Both of our main tanks were getting mostly outplayed by Rio. Which I do have a lot of respect for Rio. I do think he's a better player than most people think, and I think it will make some waves this season. Like it was pretty much a two-man show, and which main tank is worse, our team or their team? That
I
does.
think
I'm pretty sure you
I
guys
th
take this 4-0, 3-1 for
I
lucky.
think I think we're going like I think what we do is I don't think Surefour is gonna get play. I think we're gonna put Decay on Zarya because Decay has been and Decay is like a fucking insane Zarya. So and I think Hydration is a good player, but I feel like he plays like really like offhand things like the Pharah, the Genji, and Brig. So I don't think Surefour gets a lot of play, but I do think that with Decay and Hydration with and fucking Roar, we just kind of smack through.
Yeah. So now we have Shanghai Dragons, the new Shanghai Dragons with Hangzhou, starting with what god dang Chengdu, Shanghai. They have DM Brandon. I'm joking.
DM Brandon.
They got a couple new faces. Guardian, who I'm excited about. Luffy, Coma, Fearless is coming back. Dia, DM, Dading, Youngjin, and Giguri. Definitely a step up, which I mean, I'm pretty sure they could get a used paper towel, and that would be a step up from their team last year.
My opinion,
Versus,
they shouldn't have got rid of Otto.
no,
Honestly,
they shouldn't have got rid of Otto, but
I think Otto and DM would be really good, but I don't know.
yeah. And then they're going against the Hangzhou. For those who don't know, Crystal, Bebe, Adura, Ria, No Smite, IDK, Bazi, Gezu, Revenge, and Godsby. I definitely give the edge to Hangzhou. Um,
Yeah, I think it's close though because Shanghai are like Hangzhou is like a new roster, but like it's a lot of players who like played on a similar team, and then Shanghai, which is like a whole new revamp. So I think these two are definitely gonna have to try to find like their identity. But I give it like Hangzhou like 3-2.
I'd also say 3-2. I do, however, like the tank lineup of Shanghai if they played their full potential. Everyone knows I'm a big Guardian fan. Fearless, I think, can make
Fearless isn't
moves.
getting played.
Which one is freaking? Okay, never mind. That's the wrong team. But yeah, I definitely think this is a 3-2 either way. It should be a fun match from a not from a hard tryhard fan perspective. It's like someone who really knows the game. Just a casual fan. This should be a fun game because this is almost guaranteed to go 4-5. Well, four contested maps at the very least. One
Hmm.
map might be a stomp either way, but I don't know. We will see. So that will end week one of stage one. Well, Thursday I should say.
No, that'll end Thursday. Yep.
Friday we have the Toronto Defiant versus Houston Outlaws, and yes, I said laws. We have for Toronto Defiant. I obviously they're a new team. I don't know what my true opinion is on them. That I need like to watch them for a stage. Let me look at the roster because I want to say I'll give this to Houston, just off
Mm,
like the rip. Because
I can
like,
tell. Honestly, I give this Toronto 3-1.
why is that?
I mean like. So if you look at like the rosters, like right, like Houston Outlaws like didn't do anything but get Dante, right?
Which is what
And
the missing piece I feel.
it is the missing piece that they need, but if they're playing goats, it's not. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can be with that.
So like Houston Outlaws in goats meta was kind of a fucking meme. You know what I mean? Like they kind of got like they went like what 5-5 that stage or 4-6,
Wait,
right?
Was
Like
Ghost meta? I thought it was just Brig.
stage four. No, no, it. I mean, it was Brig meta, but like in Brig meta, like I don't. It was triple support meta, I think,
Yeah, it was like triple
I
support
don't
with
know.
like Widow.
I don't know how. I just can't because I'm gonna be. So let me break down like the individual players on this team, right? I don't think Coolmat is better than Envy. I really don't.
I
I
agree.
think I don't think the support lineup. Well, actually, never mind
I
because
like Bonnie. I love Bonnie.
Neko's not playing first game, is he?
No,
Mm,
it's
mm,
gonna be Aid and Aid and Rocky,
mm,
who I've never been. I don't really think Rocky is that good, but
I changed my prediction to 3-2 Toronto because I feel like net without Neko, then it's gonna be
I mean,
3-2.
Zarya's in the meta and they have Spree. That's why I think Houston takes this.
They do have Spree, but okay. So we look at like.
I solely think it's because of Spree, not because of anyone else. I
Mm,
solely think it's because of Spree. He will f up whoever else is playing on Zarya. He will f up literally anyone he goes against. I'm pretty sure he will solo carry this team in Stage One if Goats is Stage One like permanently.
but
Now,
who'd be playing Brig? Dante?
uh, I'm trying to think. Uh, it would have to
Probably
be Jake. It
Dante,
would have
yeah.
to be Jake or Dante, right?
I don't see Jake playing Brig.
Okay, so you're gonna have Mumu and Ryan, Spreons and Zarya, Coolmat on
Coleman on
Diva.
Diva.
Yikes. Get Jake, Lynx, or Arhan or Dante on Diva duty, please.
See,
Hmm.
I don't know. I still give it to Toronto. I think Toronto's DPS line is still better. I think Asher can play Brig like really well. But I don't know. I think just at a goats perspective, I don't think Houston Outlaws are good with goats. Like Linkser is like I don't see Linkser playing Brig, and I feel like Linkser is a hard carry for Houston that
He
they're not
is.
gonna have in fucking goats meta. So unless Linkser's playing like Brig, but I don't even think he's gonna hard carry at that point. And I don't think Cool Matt can out Diva Envy. So I
He
feel like in
can't even
goats
out
meta,
Diva Mickey. The only person can out Diva is Mickey.
I feel like Diva is probably the most important like role in goats meta.
Yeah,
I
because
think
it's the only thing you can do to counter the freaking Zarya, who's gonna smash your face. Like
so.
you
I
have to
mean,
eat Gravs,
I think I give it to Toronto only because of Envy.
and I'm giving to Houston because Spree. Let's see. All right, we have Atlanta Reign versus Florida Mayhem. Now this is actually interesting. Roughly two new teams, even though like Florida was here, and I believe they still have some of the same players. Regardless of that being said, I'm giving this to Atlanta only slightly, not because they're better, just because I don't really have a lot of confidence in Florida. I'm going to give this a 3-1. Not because of like skill level. I just think they're. Actually, I'm thinking.
I'm gonna give it to Florida. I think Florida takes it 3-1.
I'm trying to think. Like, Hagelpin, Saya player, Tivik, BQB, Saint, will apply who's two way. Zephyr, Chris, and we're both really high on Saya player. I'm really glad Hagelpin's back. Outside of that,
I
no one team I really care about.
I I only get so goats minute like think about it. They're not gonna put Defran in goats. You know what I mean?
Freaking the friend.
Well, they might. They're gonna put Defran on Zarya, right? Like
Um,
I
Wait,
think
doesn't
Defran's
can't
like
Pakpo play it?
yeah, but if you watch the leak scrim VOD, it was Defran playing Zarya.
Oh, I never watched it. I only watched like the first map, one
Yeah, it
map.
was Defran. But I don't know. I just don't see Atlanta being good at goats.
Okay, I can see this. I do. I'm interested to watch Kodak play, and I'm also interested if Gator gets stage time, see how he goes, because I believe he was never high in the pro scene before Overwatch League. I mean, he
Mhm.
was, I believe, maybe mid to high tier two, but this is his first really
I
big break
also
to
feel
show himself. I believe.
Gator's gonna blow up mid. Like I feel like Gator's gonna be a drama like player, and like Atlanta range screams like drama's gonna happen here. Like, cause Gator has like a very big past of being a dickhead with a lot of bans under his belt, and Defran also.
I mean, I think they're gonna pay special case to Defran because they just know. I think they're gonna do their best not to at least let defend. Now, whether that means other people might slip up because they don't have as much attention, but I do not think they're gonna let defend fail. I just think they're gonna do literally. They're gonna cater so much to defend, at least being mid-table as a player. They're not gonna let him fail. I hope, at least. So I believe we both had Atlanta, or did we?
No, I give it to Florida.
Are you good Florida 3-2 or 3-1?
3-1.
Okay, fair enough.
I
Dallas
think
Phil.
Atlanta comes out strong on like a 2 CP map like Volskaya, but I don't think they win after that.
Okay, fair enough. Dallas Fuel versus San Fran. This, I believe, will be the first 4-0. I don't see a way that San Fran is just too stacked. Like, I mean, they were kind of stacked last season. They didn't do nothing, but like, I guess it's less so I think it's less so San Fran than like it's more Dallas Fuel. Just I don't have any confidence. Like,
I don't
I only
I
like.
don't
Go ahead.
I don't think it's fair to give them 4-0 though. I feel like Violet not being there
Okay, fair enough.
will and Dallas Fuel actually being okay, so pretty much Dallas Fuel is a big question mark because if this was Dallas Fuel with Siegel, then I think that Dallas are in the running to take this game 5 and win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, Siegel was like a really good piece, and Goat's meta with Dallas Fuel is really good. Like Goat's meta is definitely Dallas Fuel's meta, 100%. Like RCK, Mickey on fucking Brig, and I mean RCK is like a good diva, but like I don't know how he's gonna perform. Like he did perform well with Giganti, but I mean I also think about who's gonna play their Zarya. You know what I mean? Like Taimu, is it is it gonna be like DP
Actually, yeah.
effect
I
maybe?
mean,
Probably
they
effect.
might put maybe they train someone else to go on
I think it's
brick
effect to be
duty.
honest.
They could have trained someone else to put on brick duty and then just have Mickey play the Zarya, which it's
It
still not exciting.
if the roster no, I definitely think they put Mickey on Brig,
I mean,
but
that's just, that he has the least chance to f up on brick.
I think they put Mickey on Brig, they put effect on Zarya, RCK on Diva. Their support lineup is also really good now with Unco and Closer.
Yeah,
I
I
think
like it.
I think the shot calling swapping from Harry Hook to OGE is really gonna help.
Yeah, OG is the best player.
OG and Effect are their best player. Well, maybe I don't know about Effect anymore. Like I wonder like how that year break took for Effect, but OG is definitely one of the best players.
Oh,
And
someone we didn't talk about, Zachary is here, and which I believe he's here to play Brig. So actually, Mickey, I forget. Isn't that why they brought him in was to play Brig?
they
Assuming
brought him
or
into
for
they
quad
brought him into
DPS.
play. They brought him in to play like I mean I guess that Brig role, but also like Doomfist and Genji and Sombra and stuff like that. But if they actually I actually like Zachary on Brig more than Mickey.
Yeah,
Uh, because I feel
100%.
like I think I don't know. Mickey's like a good call out, but I feel like Mickey just kind of gets like too stuck in his ways of how he plays and he doesn't adapt. So
He Mickey's around too much.
I think I don't know. I feel like San Fran being a new team, having people who have
They're
yet to like
so stacked.
they are stacked, but they don't have Violet.
Okay, I mean Sleepy
I give
is
it
serviceable.
I give it they have Architect though.
Look, you're telling me that okay, even though it's just goats, I'm saying hypothetically for some reason, goats just isn't
I give it
meta.
3-2. I give it 3-2 San Fran.
Oh, like literally strikers. See that
Oh, they
actually
have Striker.
that
Yeah, but
strikers.
this is not a DPS meta.
I'm
This is
just
not
saying.
a
I'm
DPS
saying
meta.
hypothetically, if some teams or don't think it's good, some teams do. Let's just say hypothetically San Fran because you don't. I don't think you would you pick up those players and be like, oh, I can't wait to play Ghost with freaking Striker, Sinatra, and Rascal. I don't think you do that. I think you're like, okay, this is a regular meta or a DPS meta. I have these players for. This is my team strength.
All right, so here's the thing. If Goats is meta, then I think it's 3-2. I think it's 3-2 San Fran. If Goats is not meta, it's a DPS meta, then 4-0 for San Fran.
Oh, easy. Mind
I
you,
feel like Rascal, Striker, and Architect are just fucking stacked.
I mean,
Like I don't know.
Smurf is better than every player on Dallas, except maybe OG.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, Rip Super, Rip Super.
Yeah. Super's never being played again, but
Unfortunate.
and so is Baby Bay. Like rip your spot, bro.
Oh, Rip Baby Baby. dude. I wish Baby Bay was on team, or at least like tier
He's on a
two.
team. He's on San Fran.
He's not on. He's not on team, bro.
He's fucking bench warmer, bro.
Uh,
He's there to do the Baby Bay challenge at every game.
I mean, I'm down.
All right.
Next game we have Shangdu versus Guangzhou. Shangdu, largely unknown to a lot of people that are casual viewers of Overwatch. I could say same thing with
GZ
most
4-0.
people on Zhongzhou. Well, there are some people in Zhongzhou that people might know. I think I easily give it to Shangdu though.
What?
I loved watching Rio play, and I think Rise and Shu are really good Zens. Even though Rizhong did better, but it's Rizhong. Hotba played very. Actually, I guess they played so I don't know how much I can take from those games. But like,
Did you say you're giving it to Chengdu?
oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, Gongzhou. I apologize. Apologize.
Yeah, I give it. I do 4-0 Guangzhou
Yeah,
because I think
I think Gongzhou's gonna
because
make waves.
because Chengdu Hunters like they have a fucking disaster of a roster. Like they have people who haven't even played in a year. Like Bacon Jack, like the last time Bacon Jack played was
Plays
2017 World Cup.
PUBG. Like I think
Yeah,
that
like
says enough.
yeah, like no Chengdu is never winning a game this entire stage. Like oh, I don't know. Chengdu is never winning a
Ooh,
game.
you think Washington Justice is gonna beat them?
Yes. Yeah, dude, Washington. Okay. I don't think Washington is as bad as you think, but it's like
Yikes! Oh, we're gonna get to that. Oh, actually, oh, they're okay. Not the next game. London Spitfire versus Paris Eternal.
okay,
Uh,
this is London Spitfire 3-1.
yeah. I don't.
Even
I was
4-0.
thinking 4-0.
Probably 4-0. Maybe 4-0. Maybe.
Oh,
I think if Paris takes a map, it's King of the Hill. Like that's the only time. That's I don't see because King of the Hill pretty much almost anybody can win.
yeah.
Like, let's be honest. But it's like 4-1, 3-1 London Spitfire. Like 4-0, 3-1 London Spitfire. Like
Yeah.
who are we kidding here?
All right, next one. Your Washington Justice versus New York Excelsior. I cannot
We're fucked.
wait to see my boy Corey
We're
freaking go
fucked.
in and try to freaking go against Sabiobi, and Sabiobi's gonna be like, "Sit down, son," and they're gonna get 4-0'd.
All right. Okay. So pretty much during the season, right, when they announced 8 new teams, I was excited, right? I'm a Gladiators fan, you know. But then they put a Washington, and I live near that's my home team now. Like that is actually my home team. I live near them. I could go to their games, so I pretty much have to root for them at this point.
You're rooting
And
for
it's a sad time.
if your best player is Janice with a lowercase j. Like
All
let
right,
that sink in.
all right. So let me tell you how we're gonna get 4-0'd, but we're gonna make it graceful, right?
No,
So
you're not.
we're definitely gonna get 4-0'd, but so we're not gonna have Stratus, our best brig. So that sucks.
Corey and Otto is gonna hard carry.
No, we're not even gonna put Otto in because we're not even putting Otto in because Otto is our fucking DPS. Like if we put Otto in, I don't know, dude. Like I feel like we could do fine, but we need a DPS meta. I think the only way we shine is on a DPS meta.
Shine. Oh yeah, cause that turd you just put in the toilet and you freaking put a flashlight on it. It's shining, but it still sucks.
So here's the thing, right? So I think Washington is good. I think Otto is good. I think Corey is good. I think Janice is really good, and Janice could be our OGE. Uh, I think Guido is good.
Keep going. Keep going. I'm not laughing. Go ahead. Keep going.
I think Guido is good, and then at that point, I'm just like ripping the chat because Sam playing the only result Sam has is dead last in Korean contenders, and then not making Korean contenders. And then we have Hanyu, who is fucking random Zenyatta coming out from Korea, who's also only plays dead last.
So was Jonak, to be fair. Even though
That
he's
is
not
true.
even though he's not gonna be Jonak.
He's not Jonak. He's not gonna be a Jonak. Do you know how better our team would be if we just had like a Violet on our team?
Yeah, like Violet, and that's who I was talking about earlier, guys. For those who didn't know, I'm pretty sure Violet's gonna be the new Jonak. He might even be better than Jonak by the end of the season at Zenyatta. I'm really excited to see Violet. It sucks that he has to sit a couple games out, but the moment he comes back, I'm pretty sure San Fran become like a top three team without trying. I think they're top three team without them, but with them, I think they're definitely top three. By the way, freaking
So
my boy Fax says freaking Riley Taylor, dude.
so for our prediction, I'm NYXL is gonna 4-0 Washington Justice. However,
Oh my gosh.
I have hopes for stage two.
No, you don't. No, you don't. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shatter your expectations right now. You ready? You ready, spaghetti? Your first game is against. Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure. Never mind. You're facing terrible teams in stage two. All right, I take it back. L.A. Valiant, their first time playing this season versus Hangzhou Spark. Now, L.A. Valiant, interesting. Hmm, they were actually a really nutty team towards the end. But I'm pretty sure we can both agree that losing some of their key players is going to hurt them. Like, they
Did they
have
lose?
Kareev listed as a DPS, but I'm pretty sure. Is
Who they lose?
Yaki going to be their other
Yeah,
support?
yeah.
Yikes.
I think Kariv is a new DPS.
Oof.
I I,
I,
I
I
think.
I think Bunny and Agility is serviceable. I mean, they're not going to be a good, but they're serviceable.
I heard that they're gonna mainly use like Kariv agilities
Okay,
or
that's
Kariv
fine.
or Kariv KSF.
Oh, that's not fine. KSF needs to go eat KFC. No, so I'm high on space. I'm high on fate. I'm high on
Space
Custa
is
and agilities. Everyone else,
they're
yikes.
they're okay. So I think LA Valiant's problem is their tank line and their support line is it's fucking fantastic. Like Kariv and Custa are fucking amazing supports. Space and Fate. Space is probably I would say Space is the best diva in the fucking game.
Him or
Like
Fury, easily.
him and Fury. I think Space is fucking insane. But like Space just makes it work. Fate is really fucking good. He's like the shot caller for the team.
Yes.
People are saying that Soon is gonna hurt this team. I don't really think so. I think Bunny can probably play to the extent that Soon could
Oh, well, you're saying he can play to the same skill level? Is that what you just said? You didn't just say
on
that.
anything but Widow. On anything but Widow. I think Bunny's Tracer
Homie.
is no. Listen, I think if Kariv becomes this team's Widow, then they're fine.
Oh my, this man. I'm gonna pretend you didn't just say Bunny will be on the same level as Soon on anything but Widow.
Just because Bunny shat the bed on Soul Dynasty doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot to me because Soul Dynasty's involved.
Can we say something that Cookie's never gonna get played, and if he gets played, they're throwing?
Pretty much. Oh, well, unless Faye gets his like whole entire like body broke. Like not even his hand, not even his leg. His whole entire body itself has to break for Cookie to even like step on the stage. And then even then they're probably gonna bring a 10-year-old on the stage and be like, "Hey, can you play? Can you swing your hammer on Reinhardt?" Yes. Okay, you're in there. Cookie. Sorry. Fate's fine. That's pretty much what's
Uh,
gonna
I give
happen.
this I give this Valiant
Oh. Oh.
3-1.
You give us a Valiant. You don't believe you're not a Hangzhou Spark believer.
No,
I'm not. I think Elevalen's too solid. I'm not gonna use the word good. I think they're too solid to lose to Hangzhou. But
3-1.
no disrespect to Hanzhou. No.
They're already established, and they have a really good coaching staff behind them, so I think they win this 3-1.
The first time this season we will see Runaway Vancouver Titans versus Shanghai Dragons. Now, Shanghai Dragons, I love you, honey, but
Can I just say this quick? 4-0 fucking runaway.
all
That's
right.
4-0 runaway.
Yep. Houston Outlaws versus Boston Upright. No, I'm just playing Vancouver. Um, should be top five throughout the season. I'd be really surprised if they went lower than that.
Should be.
I mean, South Dynasty should have been the best team in the league, but we've seen what happened
Man,
there.
so Runaway is coming in. So pretty much Runaway is the exact same roster. Uh, no additions. They have the same coaching staff with a few additions. So pretty much it's just the Korean contenders winners in the Overwatch League.
Now, the only thing I'm worried about
And
is
winning in Korea is a fucking statement.
is that
So
right? I still
yeah,
dying to see how big of a statement was that was last season.
LOL boys. But I mean, all right, I just give this to Runaway 4-0. I think Runaway is top six. I don't think they break the barrier of top four, but I think they're top six.
My only worry with Vancouver is they're going to be like Koreans and other esports. Not all Koreans, but are they going to get whitewashed by the environment? Because in Korea, even with a lot of the good players going over, you still have that Korean engine. You know, it's Koreans ranked and Korean teams constantly scrimming, just constantly getting better. if you're forced to scrim the freaking Washington Justice, like you're just gonna, no, you're not going to improve. And again, just culture being in a whole new country, like there's a lot of outside factors that could end up hurting Vancouver, which is why I think hurt So had more problems than that, but I think it was largely the reason why So ended up failing. Same thing can be for Vancouver's, but at the same time, Vancouver's peak was more recent. So
Hmm.
Dynasty, even though they kind of took Apex Season 4 kind of like meh, I still think that they probably wouldn't have won anyway. I think they
Yeah.
peaked in Season 2, Season 3. But like saying Vancouver's success is recent. Like recent. So
Yeah,
I'm
Korean
excited.
contenders. That was like a few months ago.
I'm so excited to watch Twilight. I love Twilight so freaking much.
There was like rumors that Gladiators was gonna sign Twilight, and I was so happy. But I mean, like I'm fine with we signed Ripa. I'm fine with that.
Right, yikes. Now we have the my favorite match: blue versus green. Power Rangers all over. Wait, no, that joke failed. Never mind. Houston Outlaws versus Boston Uprising. Even though Houston Outlaws aren't that good, I don't see how Boston Uprising wins. Like
Nope, 4-0 Houston.
4-0 because Houston Outlaws best team.
No, I just think Boston Uprising is not gonna be good until like
The Outlaws are the best team in Houston by far.
yeah, probably.
Phil,
Yeah, 4-0 Houston.
Philadelphia Fusion versus the Fran Rain.
No, that's
Philly
Philly.
4-0. Like
Philly 4-0.
these last two matches cut and dry. I don't. There's not much discussion. Like the only game I could see that Atlanta win is like a 2 CP map or King of the Hill,
It's
but
like 3-1 4-0.
definitely not Escort. Definitely not.
Unless Philly starts off fucking stupid and they go 3-2 like they almost did to Shanghai Dragons.
I mean that's all they did last season.
Yeah, pretty much. They would always win 3-2.
San Fran versus LA. This is
This
actually gonna be
is
really hype. I believe
thi-
this also is the first game Violet. No, Violet's two. Is it Violet 2 or 4 games?
4.
Oh, rip. So that definitely brings on their
Even if it
level.
was even if it was 2, you wouldn't be there.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So
This is really even. I think this goes
okay.
5.
So the best games I think this first week is the rematch of grand finals and and San Fran versus Gladiators because San Fran and Gladiators I think are going to be in the running for the number 2 and the number 3 spot. I think these two teams are like I think San Fran when they get Violet is going like every game is going to like I think San Fran will be able to go game 5 with both NY and Gladiators like consistently and probably pull off wins as well. And this is me being a Gladiators fan, but I think right off the rip we see a Gladiators 3-2.
Interesting.
I think
Is it purely because of goats, or
yeah,
okay?
I think Goats is a Goats and Violet not playing is a big
You don't have any
like
faith in Sleepy?
no.
Yikes!
I think
I think
I
Sleepy
think
was serviceable last season.
I mean I think Sleepy will do his job, but I don't think Sleepy's half as good as Violet.
Oh, clearly not. But I think like he if so if Violet's like a 10, I think like Sleepy's like a 7, and I think a 7 can get you through a match like this. But however, that also being said, I'm also gonna go Glads 3-2,
I think
and I think San Fran gets 2 CP, and I think they just get stomped. And I use the word stomped on every other map.
I think Glads get both kings and payload.
Ooh, Halo. I hate Payload. Finally, our last match, the most hype match for me, because I'm pretty sure it's the only team in the whole entire league we can beat. Seoul Dynasty versus Dallas Fuel.
You're gonna hate me with what
If
I'm about to
Seoul
say.
Dynasty lose this, I will take my Ryu Heijong jersey and hang it up because I actually like it a lot. But then I'll punch a wall afterward.
You're gonna hate me for this, but
Oh no, I'm
I
pretty sure we both think
I
Dallas is gonna
predict
win.
I predict 3-1, 3-2 Dallas.
I was predicting 4-0 Dallas.
I think 3-1 Dallas with Soul Dynasty. I think Dallas straight up 3-0s, and then Seoul gets the last map.
Marvel isn't good. Michelle is inconsistent. Munchkin can only play Zarya. Fissure, for the love of God, put Winston back in the game. Ryu Jae Hong is good. Toby, freaking mega washed. It's either Jesse or Jess, or I forget how other people say it. Either way,
Fi
it's a stupid name.
Fisher's Rhine is.
Yikes. Fitz, don't ever play Widow in my freaking games again, Fitz. Zumba, how are you still in the league? I already said Toby. Fleta, I'm sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to find a different Korean team, honey.
I think I just like it's so hard for me to see Seoul Dynasty doing well again. Like I feel like you guys kept the same coaches, and I think your coaches
We
might also
improved.
be a
We improved our coaching staff.
you improve your coaching staff.
Yeah.
Like you still have the same head coach, don't you?
I don't know, but I know for a fact we improved our coaching staff. We have additions from I don't remember which team, but we took one team's like
You
coach.
definitely don't like. Cause, I don't know, cause Dallas Fuel. So they added to their coaching staff. I don't really like the additions to Dallas coaching staff. Like I like Jane as like a person, but Jane's like unproven as a coach, right? I think Arrow is a really good coach, but like it's super easy to be called a good coach when you
You cut out there. You good?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I think it's super hard to be seen as a bad coach when you coach Philly University. You know what I mean? Like
Well, didn't he coach from Stage 4? Arrow?
he he yeah, he did. And he led them to success. Like I think he's good, but like I said, I also think Arrow is not like the super hyped coach that everyone say. I think he's really good. I think he's a good coach. I think he's going to be one of the better coaches in the league, but I don't think he's all that hyped to be like a top six coach like people say because like he kind of got carried a tiny bit by Fusion University because Fusion University has never lost a single game in their entire career. It's really hard to be a bad coach at that point.
They lost a show match. You suck.
Yeah, they lost a show match. Lol.
I don't know. I think the one reason why he might be a good coach is just because he has a big name, the players might respect him. Because if freaking X Ball 34 is your head coach and he has freaking stupid big glasses on, and your Oregoner is like, yeah, this guy's gonna be your coach. Good luck, have fun. And then he just says, just pick hey Fisher, pick freaking Sombra, dude. She's the best tank in the game, bro. And then you're like, you're not gonna respect the guy, but there's a guy who has some proven success and is widely recognized as a good coach. Regardless if it's misconstrued, you're at least gonna respect him, and that's the biggest thing on coaching because I've coached in multiple different games. If your players respect you, that makes it so much easier to coach. Because if your players are on the fence about you, or especially if they don't have confidence in you, your team's just gonna fail. And I don't think coaching in Overwatch is as hard as it can be in a MOBA. But again,
Hmm.
going back to if the players respect Arrow, I think this team can actually skyrocket. Because Arrow is smart. We can't deny that he's smart.
I mean, I definitely think coaching is a big part in Overwatch because like you look at like China versus Canada in World Cup, like RIP Canada, my boys, but like you can definitely tell Jane kind of got outplayed by the Chinese coach because like Jane because ultimately you run the comps your like coach tells you, right? And if the other coach like reads shit and starts countering things that like he knows you're gonna run, then he automatically wins. Like you lost because of your coach. And obviously there's some gameplay skill in it, but like it's also on the coach. So it's like coaches can win you games, which is why I think Paris is kind of like a undercard because Paris has like a good coaching staff,
Freaking
minus
Rogue.
Kai Kai, minus Kai Kai.
Imagine being
But
Rogue.
I don't know. I think this, I think this game. I don't know. I really just don't see Seoul Dynasty doing well. Stage one. Uh, I don't see. I think Seoul Dynasty might be like
Bottom five.
14 to 12.
Pretty sure you're wrong. I'm pretty sure they're like 18 to 16.
And I think people underestimate Washington. I think Washington comes out a.
That is a lie.
I
You
think people. I think Washington comes out like the 15th seed.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because I'm about to expose you. Ladies and gentlemen, Vivi did not know I was going to do this, but me and him sat down and he himself ranked all 20 Overwatch League teams, and I freaking trapped him with the Washington Justice thing. Let's go ahead and go over your power rankings as a little bonus part because we got done with our predictions. All yours are wrong, mine are right, even though most of them were the same. Because you know that's how freaking work. You have London number one, okay. NY number two, okay. San Fran number three, I understand. Philadelphia Fusion, number 4. You know what? This is all solid. Vancouver, number 5. Okay. You have Glads, number 6. Even though you said multiple times that they were second or third in
Yeah, but
those rankings.
you also had a huge part in that list, and I
No,
tried to
wrong,
fight for Glads to
wrong.
be top three.
No, no,
No.
wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, you did.
No, I mostly just memed the whole entire time. You're wrong. I just memed. Okay, fine, fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll just say this is your first perspective. We'll say this is your first perspective. This is what you thought. And here, I'll even update it. You have London number 1. Here, we're gonna do a side by
How
side.
about this? How about this? How about
What?
this?
What? What?
We'll
What?
do a
What?
we'll do a side by side. I'll say like a number of the tier list, and we say what team we think belongs there. How about that?
What the heck is a tier list?
Not tier list, but like so pretty much we'll do our power rankings right next to one another. I'll say a number, and we say what team we think is gonna be in there.
Okay, all yours are gonna be wrong, but okay.
All right.
Okay,
Tell me when you're ready.
number
Number
one,
one,
NY.
and why?
You're wrong, by the way. Even though you said what I said, you're still wrong. Number 2, London.
Glads.
I can't wait for you to be wrong. Even if it's not London, I can't wait for the fact that it's just not gonna be Glads. Hold on. This man said glag. You mean lag? Yeah, they're gonna lag on the stage. Number 3 is for me is San Fran. This is with Violet, obviously, because I'm not gonna
San
say.
Fran.
You're telling me London is a 4th or 5th? Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
So number 4, Philly.
London.
Oh, I can't wait for you to be wrong, and they're actually 5th.
London doesn't perform in that like major like the actual major season.
Okay, I guess. I guess that's the meta to think now. I guess. Number 5, Vancouver.
Philly.
Oh, you can't wait. You're so wrong though. Number 6, Glads.
Vancouver.
You're actually being toxic right now. Number 7, Soul Dynasty. If they choose to actually like plug their keyboards and their monitors and they choose to like play the game.
Toronto.
Holy crap! You're actually just high. Number 8, Toronto.
Valiant.
You originally had them 13th. You realize this, right?
No, because you also said that.
That's so wrong.
All right, listen, dude. Leave me alone.
Number 9, Houston.
Put Houston at 9, you fucking
No,
weirdo. Soul Dynasty.
I know for a fact you put this number 10 team. I know for a fact you did because I was like you're high.
Wait, you said number 9? Oh, Dynasty.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about who you put you because I know for a fact the person at 10 you put there, and I'm definitely don't think they're number 10.
Yeah,
Wait,
my number 9 is Dynasty.
wait, I didn't actually mean to put Houston at 9. I literally just read what was on the screen. Do I actually think they're 9? I'm trying to think.
I don't, but
I literally just wrote what was on the. I just literally said was. Let me check them out. I I feel like I have to say Valiant, just because like I think I'm forced to. Not that I really don't want to say Valiant, but I just think they are. They shouldn't be though. Number 10, you said Florida. You literally said Florida. Why?
I stick with that.
Guys, he's trolling on my podcast. No.
Actually, no, I'll do Dallas. I'll do Dallas.
Yikes, he's still trolling. Dallas. Wait, Dallas. on. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna put this on display capture so you guys can also see me do this live. Most of this is gonna be audio, but I guess you guys can see this. My number 10. Alright, this is gonna be a crazy and wild prediction that I'm most likely gonna get wrong. Guangzhou.
I can see it.
Even though they're definitely not going to be, but I'm just going to put them there anyway, just because F you. Number 11 for me is Houston. You originally had Dallas there.
Paris.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a freaking Soon fanboy. Who, you had Paris at 12 last time. I'm missing a team.
I'm gonna get some shit for this next one.
Some 12, I'm going to put Dallas.
And then 12 I'm gonna put Washington.
Okay, what's your actual number 12 prediction?
Washington.
No, I didn't say 19 or 20. I said 12.
Washington.
Oh my god, I literally tried so hard to see if you were trolling me. Holy crap. Number 13. Let's see, Hangzhou, Shanghai, Atlanta, Boston, Washington. I'm missing a team. I'm pretty sure.
I'll do Hangzhou for 13.
I'm pretty sure I'm missing a team.
For what?
Because I only have 7 teams left. Or actually, or is that correct? Wait, hold on. Well, I'll see if I'm missing a team. I don't know if I am.
I think you're right.
I'll put. No, because I already have Guans on my list, so yeah, I'm missing a team. I don't know who though. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Number 13.
I'd say Hangzhou.
I'll have to give it to Hangzhou, not because they're good, just because they're not like Chengdu. Pretty much. That's pretty much what this like tier list is. It's like, are you Chengdu? No. Are you Washington? No. Are you Boston? No. Okay, then you're probably gonna do fine. In my opinion, that's how it is at least. Number 14.
Guangzhou.
Yikes. Can't wait for you to be wrong again. Guangzhou. See, this is where I'm pretty sure I'm missing a team. Because I know for a fact Shanghai is not 14. I know for a fact ATL is not 15. Hold on, let me look. I need to see what team I'm missing. Oh, Florida. I'm missing Florida, I think. Yeah, I'll put Florida at 14. Okay, now I think this list is... No, I'm still missing one. Okay.
Just go.
I don't know what I'm missing.
Just think of them as you go.
Okay. 15.
Florida.
I definitely don't think Shanghai's 15, because that's a yikes. I'm missing Paris. I'll put Paris at 15. Paris. Numbers. Okay, so now. Okay, now my thing is fine. Number 16. I'd say. It's between Shanghai and Atlanta.
I'll do Atlanta.
I'll agree with you.
Actually, no. I'll give it to Shanghai. I think Shanghai is better than
Because
Atlanta.
they have Koreans.
Me, yeah.
Yikes. I'd put Shanghai because I don't know how to spell Shanghai. Shanghai. And then I'm keeping my bottom four as Atlanta, Boston, Washington, Chengdu.
I think my bottom.
17.
I think we're at 17 now.
Yeah.
Well then I'll put Atlanta.
Okay. Imagine being original. Number 18.
And then, my number. Wait, I have
First, you have 3
my
teams
number.
left.
I have 3 teams left. Who do I have
Boston,
left?
Chengdu, and...
Oh, Outlaws then.
Oh, you think Houston's 18?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think Houston's that good.
Oh, you better hope I don't have no freaking Jake fans in here. Jeez, man.
I don't think Houston's gonna be good enough in this stage. I really don't.
Oof. My man
I think
said 18.
think their only star player is Bonnie and Linkser.
Oh, yikes! 19. It's easily Washington. No, it's not. It's Boston. Let me guess. It's Boston. Is it Boston or Chengdu?
Boston.
And number 20, the Seoul Dynasty.
Chengdu.
You don't think it's Seoul Dynasty?
No, I think Seoul Dynasty's not that bad. They're bad. They're not that bad.
Pretty sure we get 4-0 by Chengdu.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Washington actually smacks y'all.
I am most likely. So we have, for me, wait, what's playoffs without the wild card thing?
We can playoffs with the wild card thing.
So you have like the regular playoffs, and then they have like the tournament to see who's the last two
Oh,
seeds.
I think I'm pretty sure it's top four automatically go, and then a tournament to see who gets.
Wait, there's no what?
The,
No way.
I don't know. Look it up.
Oh, who are you talking to? I'll freaking skin you alive and eat your family. Oh, no, not that. I don't know where I would even look. Oh, I guess about. Okay, not that. Standings. Playoffs. Oh, no, that is for last season. News. Yes, because I want to see these team previews. Yes, the teams I've known for like 5 months already. This is what I want to look at. Stupid. Okay, I'm gonna find it. Oh, they explained C9. Yikes! I did not know what a C9 is. Okay, I don't know where it is. I hate this game.
It says, uh,
I was thinking top 8, and then everyone else goes in the playoffs. But
it's
okay,
top
no.
six. No, it's top six automatically go, and then the final two are fought for.
Okay, so by my logic, I think NY, London, Shock, Philadelphia, Vancouver, and Glads are my top 6. And if I had to just predict based off my already predictions, I'd say the teams that make it into playoffs is probably Valiant and freaking Dallas will somehow find a way to get in there.
Wait, who is your top six?
It was, well, by ranking, it was NY, London, San Fran, Philadelphia, Vancouver, LA Glads.
Who are my top six?
NY, LA Glad, San Fran, London, Philadelphia, Vancouver.
I agree with that.
We have the same top 6.
All right, well, yeah, I agree with that top six, but my two that come in from wild card, I think, will be Washington, Paris.
Holy! My man said Washington and Paris. You're
Either Washington, Paris, or Dallas, Washington.
you you have so much faith in a team that's 19 that will win one game against the team that won't win any games. My God, man,
We'll be okay.
No, you won't.
We'll be okay.
You really just won't, though.
We'll be okay.
Your team's trash. Janice is your best player.
It's all right.
You really? Oh my lord.
We have Otto.
Oh, congratulations, my
We
guy.
have Otto. We have good talent. We got Fozix.
Yeah.
We got
Mhm.
we got that one guy from Metabellum.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and the other guy from Meta Athena, you know,
Yeah.
and Wizard Young.
Oh yeah. That guy. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Sam and Hainu are pretty much our biggest weaknesses. I think everything else is fine. I think Otto, Corey, Janice, and Fazix are all really good.
I cannot wait for your team to literally only win one game. I'm gonna remember this.
Probably. No, but then no, but here's the thing. It's good for me because I get to upset my disappointment with my like amazing because every single time LA Gladiators wins a game, it will cure my sadness of Washington Justice
But they're not
losing
gonna
another
win a
one.
game.
I'm still a Gladiators fan at heart, but like my home team is fucking Washington, sadly.
Who is my home team by like closeness? I'm trying to think.
Philly, I think.
I think. Okay, Atlanta's like 8 hours away.
Boston? Wait,
Houston's like 10. I'm
where are you
in
from?
southern Ohio. New York is actually close. Closest, I think, or Philly. Let me think. I'm pretty close to so.
I think the closest actually to you region-wise is actually fucking is fucking Toronto.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say it's either Philly or Toronto. I don't actually know. Philly, Toronto, or New York.
see, like the thing about it is there are three possible teams I could root for because I am a Canadian, so I could root for Toronto, which I thought about, but I live in America and I have lived in America the rest of my life, so I'm just gonna support Washington Justice and the LA Glads and call it a day.
Well, justice will be served to everyone who's a Washington's fan because they're gonna be like, they're gonna get punished for rooting for Washington. So that's all I got. Any closing remarks outside of Washington being bad?
Be on the lookout for me to be right.
Right about what? Right about what? What do you write about? I don't understand.
I'm gonna be right. I hope you know.
About what?
About my predictions.
About Washington being bad? Yeah, I agree.
So you keep saying that now until they beat Soul Dynasty, and then I'm gonna laugh at you.
Everyone's gonna beat Soul Dynasty. Heck, Soul Dynasty's gonna win against Soul Dynasty. Like, hello? Jesus, man. In fact, before we get off, let's just break down the Washington Justin's schedule and just tell you why they're gonna lose. They lose week 110. Why?
We
They
lose
lose
like
week 2 to
one game.
London. You lose to Philly. You lose to San Francisco. You lose to. I hope to God you lose to so. You have a tough game against Paris. You have a tough game against Florida. That's your stage one, homie.
It's not as bad as people think. I think we lose our straight three, but then I think we beat Soul Dynasty, we beat Florida, and we beat Paris. I think we go 3-3 for stage one.
This guy is so wet. Oh, oh,
Fucking
oh.
at me.
I will not
Fucking
at
at
you.
me.
I don't have Twitter.
We go 3-3 this first stage. Fucking at me.
I will not at you on Twitter. No. But, oh god, I cannot wait. That's all we have time for because if we keep going, I'm literally just going to end up like punching something because how wrong he is. If you guys enjoyed this content, hopefully we can bring it to you weekly and he continues to be wrong. Hopefully, again, during the season, we're going to do this weekly. I don't know how in depth we're going to go with like outside of just a couple breakdowns. I don't know how much I'm going to do this because Overwatch sucks. Everyone that plays Overwatch sucks. If you know what Overwatch is, you suck. If you don't know what Overwatch is, you're a casual, which means you suck. And XQC is your best streamer. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Johnny.